Come on, everybody. I'm not gonna be on here long. 1 second. 1 second. I'm gonna turn this around. I'll be right back. Hi, love. I'll be right back. Hold on. Don't leave. All right. Okay, guys. I can't wait on people. Oh, sorry. I can't wait on people to come into the live. I just have to start talking about my conversation. People will see what I'm talking about once they come into the live. Well, once they come into the live and once the show is over, let me turn this around. I'm trying to turn my camera back around. There we go. Anyway, I'm still in Atlanta. This is my last day here. And I want to talk about this situation that what happened with Monique and, of course, D.L. Hughley. Um, as you guys know, everything is done with the contract. Everything is on paper these days a lot of times. And when you get as big as Monique and D.L. Hughley, you definitely got to have a contract. Well, apparently, D.L. Hughley didn't want to be, he wanted to close out the show um, instead of Monique. And Monique went off on him and called him all kind of names, which I know Monique got a mouth on her. And she doesn't hold back. She says what's on her mind, and so does D.L. Hughley. But here's my issue, and I'm not gonna be up here long. I'm not gonna be up here long talking about this because people are gonna see this video when I'm done with it. Here's my issue with this situation. First of all, whatever we need to see the contract. We need to see the contract. What does the contract say? Does the contract say that Monique closes the show? Or does the contract say that D.L. Hughley closes the show? Whichever ones it says, that's who needs to close the show. It sounds like to me Monique got her shit together and she's talking to trash because she knows who's supposed to close the show. I don't think Monique is going to call him the N word and go off on him and say what is your name? Your name is DL. Bend over. I mean, she went in on D.L. Hughley. Like she really went in on D.L. Hughley, and I really hate this is happening right now because right now Monique just got out of this mess that went down with of course Lee Daniels. Now this comes around, but the bottom line is let's see the contract because the contract ain't gonna lie. The contract is gonna tell you what's what. Either she was supposed to close out the show or he was supposed to close out the show. Now, Monique, I love you to death. But sister, if the contract said that he was supposed to close out the show, then you had no right to going off on this man. So I can't wait to see the contract. I want to see the contract. I want people to show the contract. Let us see what the contract say. Because at the end of the day, it does not matter who thinks they were supposed to close out the show. It's what the contract says. Now, somebody else just posted something somebody going live right now talking about it. I won't say who the person is, but I'll say this. As a man, D.L. Hughley, you have a wife, you got a whole wife, you got children, and you are one of the former kings of comedy, and she's one of the former queens of comedy, right? Well, what about being a man and being like, okay, you know what? And so we don't go through all of this. I'm going to go ahead and let her, close the show. And I'll talk about. We'll get this straight later. Sometimes grown folks, we have to sit down and talk things out. Besides putting it out there in the universe, because now, I'm glad it happened because now we all can talk about it. All the bloggers is talking about it this week. Come Monday morning or Tuesday morning. Everybody on radio gonna be talking about this mess. Even D.L. Hughley gonna be talking about it on his show right here in Atlanta. He gonna be talking about it tomorrow. I just say, nip it in the bud. Let's see what the contract says. Again, because the contract ain't gonna lie. This too. This is what she has to do to get back into Hollywood. And I feel like once the contract is seen, and once the contract says, she's supposed to, close it out, then D.L. Hughley owes her an apology. But they got to be really bold. They have to be really, 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 really bold, either him or her, to go off about something that you know what the contract says. Me personally, I would have went ahead and let her go last because she's a woman, she's a black woman, and why not? Hell, if you good on the show, you ain't got to work. Me personally, I don't think he's as good as she is, and I know they two different people, but I don't think I would. If I want to see any, I never really want to see Dale Hughley's comedy. Never have. Never. I just never. I always thought that when he was on BET, all he did was read people talk about folks. You know, oh, look what you got on you. Ugly. Da, da, da. That's all he. That's all I ever remember. You know, but again, the contract is not going to lie. It's going to tell you who was supposed to end out the show. This is a mess. This is something Monique don't need right now. But it didn't blew up. It's out there, and there you have it. So we got to see the contract. Somebody please post the contract. Let us see it, and whatever. But this name calling, the N word, and she saying that he DL and all. This a mess, y'all. Like grown as y'all both getting y'all checks. What does that, bitch? When I used to do the shows and they put the show together, I wouldn't give a damn if you put me first or last. Do you have my check? That's all that matters. That's the way I am. And I know it's different with the comedy and all that. But, if you got my check, you got my money, bitch, you can put them in the middle, on the end, last. I don't care where you put me. I just want to make sure that I get my check. My check is deposited in my bank account when I get home from Bank of America. That's it. That's it. But this is man, I mean, this woman she just went through some shit, and now this. Monique she don't need all this extra stuff going on, but it's here. It's here, and there's really nothing. Oh, turn this back around. It's here, and there's really nothing we can do about it. We just got to see how it pans out. We got to see, who's going to be right, who's going to be wrong. And again, if she's right, she needs to apologize. She needs to apologize to him. Or if she's right, he needs to apologize to her, and vice versa. Just like she publicly scolded him, and vice versa. And he publicly scolded her. And D.L. Hughley, if you're right, and you're going to talk about her, don't be nice about it. You read her ass like you read anybody else. Same thing you with Monique, but you already read him. If you're right, Monique, and you know you're right, and you know what the contract say, lay into his ass. Lay into his ass. But again, I haven't seen the contract. Y'all ain't seen the contract. Where's the beef, honey? Okay, we need to see the contract. And the contract ain't gonna lie. And it's the same situation with me. When I used to do business with people, I was stupid enough not to have a damn contract. Now, if you want me to do something with you, I'm gonna have a contract. I will see something, but I want to be messy. I was going to say something, but I do not want to be messy. If anybody send me it on the Cash App, you send me anything over $500, let's sign a contract that you don't want it back. Because when you send money, you got to put in your PIN before you send it. What's up, Mo? Before you send money on anything, I know Cash App, you definitely have to put in your PIN so you know exactly what you send it before you send it. I just said it. I wasn't gonna say it, but I said it. Man, I tell you, man, I try my best not to fall out with people, man. But some people just do too fucking much. You try to be nice to people. You try not to go there, but you got to have a contract. Dealing with people, you have to have a contract. You got to get an understanding because people act like, oh, I didn't mean to do this. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. They do all of that stuff, and next thing you know, you done fell out with somebody. Yeah, I told y'all the story about how the lady sent me a computer, and she sent me a computer, and she got mad because the computer didn't go live. And I told her, I said, well, ma'am, apparently this computer, it's not an Apple, and it's not one of the top notch computers. I was grateful that you sent it my way, but unfortunately, the computer doesn't go live. I need to send it back to you. You know how many people would have kept that computer and pawned it or sold it for what probably would have been worth $100, $200 maybe. There's no reason me for the lie to tell you that this computer don't work because I just want to tell you that it doesn't go live. And this is the same lady who was being grand. And one time me and Chase went out to eat, child. She sent us $300 to go eat. And by the way, me and Gary getting ready to go to the daiquiri shop later on, y'all. We was together early and I forgot to do a video. We went to Piccadilly's, me and Gary and Chase. So he told me to tell everybody hi. And he's picking us up around about 7. We're going to the daiquiri shop. So y'all see Gary later on, okay? But this Monique thing, this situation, I hope they work it out. I hope they work this out because, again, Monique don't need no extra drama right now. She doesn't need it. She doesn't need. Oh, let's say my batteries. I got this full. She doesn't need this extra drama right now. She doesn't need it. She don't need it. Hey, Mo, I need you to email me. I got to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. It's very important. comedianpt@yahoo.com. So let me tell y'all this quick testimony, and then I'm gonna get up out of here. So last night I was on. You with Monique? I'm with Monique too. Well, I'm with who's ever with the contract. I'm gonna be on anybody. I'm not on anybody's side right now until I see the contract. Have you seen the contract? Did she show the contract? Let me go to her page. Let me go to her. I was trying to lay down. After you eat, child, you be sleepy. Okay. So let me see here. Excuse me. Let me see. Let me go to her Instagram and see if she posted the contract on. I just want to see the contract because I'm gonna be on whoever side has the contract, whether it's D.O. Hughley or whether it's Monique. Whoever's got the contract saying that they supposed to close out the show, that's whose side I'm on. Let's see, Instagram. Okay, so let me look this up, and then I'm going to tell y'all what happened last night. We have the contract, bitch. We have the contract. Here it is. Okay. Okay, artists to be paid artists on show, artists to have approval of lineup and running order of the show. Lineup, closing, D.L. Hughley, Monique, Adita Rodriguez, local radio station host. Okay, now see, okay. If you read this contract, it really doesn't say, okay, let me go back and read it again and you guys tell me what you get out of this. Okay, so here it goes. Here is the deal memo from UTA. D.L. Hughley, 5-Time Productions Incorporated, 100% headline. Billing is 100% headline. Fox Theater, Detroit, Michigan. Okay, Saturday, May 28th. Artists to be paid on the show. Artists to have approval of lineup and running the order of the show. The lineup includes Hughley, closing. Monique, okay. Well, it's kind of hard for you, but from what I see here, it says that Monique is closing. I'm sorry, D.L. Hughley is closing. I'm going to read it to you again. Let me go back. 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 It sounds like to me, DL might be in the right, y'all. It's in the contract, what I'm reading. See, and he goes, after this, I don't want to hear no more about this. Here it is in black and white. The only thing blacked out is the personal and bank information. Pay attention to the headliner, the highest paid artist on the show, artists to have approval of the lineup of the show,
D.L. Hughley, closing receipts, options. I got everything that was stated in my contract, everything. But let's say I didn't. My beef wouldn't be with anyone but the promoter or the team, and I'm damn sure wouldn't make it personal. If you have a problem, take it up with the management. And by that I mean yours. Signed, Daryl Lynn Hughley. Okay. So y'all, DL is in the right. I told you I was going to be on whoever side is in the right. That's whose side I'm going to be on. And it says right here, artists to be paid the highest on the show, artists to have approval and purchase. What is that? Yeah. So, man, contracts, boy. I tell you, you got to have them. This was confirmed on March 29th, 2022 at 8:48 p.m. Yeah, but it can't. Let's see. Yeah, and it says lineup. It says, but if you okay, hold on, y'all, hold on, because I'm looking at something. Okay, you said if it came up that DL I can't trust it, I needed to come from the promoter. Yeah, you might be right about that. That's something to think about too. That's something to think about too. But this is supposedly is the contract right here. Yeah, supposedly this is the contract. But if you read this, now I'm not trying to make this difficult. Now listen at this. Now listen, because you could think it's one way and it's not. It says, listen. Let me go back to it. Let's see. Okay, artist. It didn't say which artist. It said artists to be highest paid artists on show. It says artists who have approval of lineup and running order of the show. The lineup includes D.L. Hughley. It says closing, okay? But it also, if you think, if it says closing before Monique, it can go either way. Because it says D.L. Hughley, but then it says closing Monique. So that's confusing. That could go either way. PT, it says, here's the order of the show. PT, closing Monique. So it can mean Monique is closing. I mean, you could, this is very confusing. When they do these contracts, they should have put, here's the people on the show, and in a whole second line, a whole nother line, you should have said, closing out the show, D.L. Hughley, closing out the show, Monique. That's simple as that. So whoever put this together didn't realize it was going to get to this. What a mess. What a mess. But Mo went off. I love them both, but it's always something with us drama. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Oh, I've been through it. Sunflower. Shout out to all you new people. If you're new on here, please let me know that you're new on here. I've been getting a lot of new people on here, and I haven't seen a lot of new names that I've never seen before. Please represent your city and state. I really would appreciate it. Oh Lord, you in Detroit. Okay. Go down there and whoop their asses. So are you a new subscriber? I'm in the ATL right now. I told you guys earlier, just a few minutes ago, I'm about to go be hanging out with Gary with the tea. We're gonna go have some daiquiris and stuff. So make sure you guys be looking for the live, or I may do it pre-recorded because if they don't have good internet, it might the video might not come out right. So I'm gonna make sure I'm doing, the right video. All right, let me see how many subscribers I have. Oh, you're those subscriber. Okay, cool. Most said, personally, DL should have been first and not the headliner. Shaking my head. Yes. Oh, I will. We was together earlier, child. And we go to the Gucci store. This bitch talking about, PT, you want them shoes? They had price. Bitch, they were $795. Bitch, how the hell I'm going to get them shoes?
And the people in the Gucci store. No, we was at what was that Gucci? We was at Neiman's. And China damn Gary's a mess talking about, oh, these shoes are $7.95. What, $7.95? Bitch, I won't be buying it. And then people ask us, y'all okay? Y'all need anything? No, we were Gary. We don't need nothing up out of this damn store. The damn Neiman Marcus. That shit is high, y'all. Ooh. The hell I would buy a $795 shoe. Girl, you know what I could do with $795? Pay my fucking bills. Okay? Pay my bills, honey. Yes. And then we went to we stopped by the Gucci store, but the Gucci store was, you have to wait in line. Gary's like, I ain't waiting in line. I said, Gary, you walk up there, they'll let you in. He said, no, they won't. But yeah, so oh man, they had this. Oh God, they had this Versace robe in there for $1,000, y'all. Hey Celeste, how you doing? Y'all saw me. I wasn't DJing last night. I was just on a mic last night. So let me tell y'all this quick story right quick. So last night I was on the mic, and when I'm on the mic, I'm saying I'm PT. This is PT. From Texas, whatever. I mean, I guess sometimes people can't really hear you. I mean, I speak pretty good on the mic, And so finally, last night, he had turned the music down. I said, hey, turn the music down so I could tell everybody I'm PT. I'm from Texas. So when he turned the mic down, this dude walked up to me. He said, wait a minute, PT? Bitch, he called me by my legal name. So he knew exactly who I was. I said, who the fuck are you? He said, you don't remember me when you was living in Dallas? I was in the military, and then I knew exactly when he started mentioning other people. I knew exactly who he was. I tell you, it's such a small world, and to be in a whole. He said, now just imagine if you had never got on the microphone and said who you were. I would have never known where you was at. PT, I've been looking for you for years. I said, yeah, I'm in Texas, doing my thing, whatever. And so he was telling me that you was really good on the mic. They really need you. I said, I don't live in Atlanta. I'm just down there visiting. When you come back, you need to get on the mic. I said, they already told me if I come back, they'll let me, be the high. I just don't really want to do that, y'all. I already told y'all if I move back to Atlanta, what I want to do, I want to get back. I want to get into some TV shows and radio shows and stuff like that. That's the only thing I'm trying to do. Thank you, Celeste. That's the only thing I'm trying to do. I ain't trying to do nothing else. Because I want to be able to go to the Versace store, okay? And the Gucci store, okay? So, yeah. So last day here in Atlanta, it seems like Monique could be wrong. And then again, if you look at the contract, it shouldn't be so close together like that. It should say DL Hughley closing and then closing Monique, because it could go either way. The contract could go either way. It depends on how you look at it. It could go either way. So anyway, back to what I was saying about the young guy, the guy who
just moved in next door.
The guy who saw me on the mic, he was just basically saying, they should have you come back and host. And I said, well, if I move back, who knows? But this ain't the kind of money I want to make when I come back. I need to be on somebody's reality show, TV show, and stuff like that. And at this present time, right now, Atlanta's where you want to be. Atlanta's where you want to be. If you want to get into gossip and news and stuff like that, this is the place you want to be. You wouldn't want to be nowhere else but Atlanta, Georgia. Because it's where it all goes down in the ATL. This is where it all goes down, the ATL, baby. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, I'm in so much pain from walking so much. My fat ass needs to walk and get this exercise. My fat ass need to walk and get exercise. So I really need to do. Let me show you my view now. I'm gonna let y'all go. Let me see. Hopefully my phone don't turn. Ooh. Let me plug it back up, y'all. Y'all see my view? Oh, let me wipe my phone off. I think this is not my phone I used to go live on. So the camera's not, yeah, that's not a good, this camera's not that good. I could turn it around so y'all can see. Hold on. Hold on, yeah, y'all can see like this, see? Just a little view. Now, I know damn well that people ain't eat no watermelon out there by that damn pool. That's what it looked like. The black folks back over there. Is that watermelon? I could swear it looked like they eating watermelon out there, y'all. In the name of Jesus. Child, it's too hot to be in that damn pool. I ain't refused to get up in there. And they can keep it. They can keep it. They can keep it. All right. Well, it looks like that. It looks like it looks like the DL Hughley got this fight. from the looks at it, it looks like he got this fight, y'all. It looks like he got this fight. Okay. So I need you guys, before you leave up out of here, like, subscribe, comment, share my video, and like I said earlier, get a contract. Because you fall out with even some of your friends who say, "Oh, we friends. We've been friends a long time. You good with me? I'm good with you." No, baby, you need a contract. No, honey, you need a contract, no matter who it is and what it is. And so I'm going to say something, and this is the last time I say something about this. I'm going to tell y'all something. And I thought about it, and I wasn't going to say anything, but I'm going to say it again. If you send anybody anything on Twitter, or not Twitter, but if you send somebody something and you have to get the approval to send it, that's not an accident. That's not an accident. If I send you a Cash App right now, I have to put my PIN number in there to know exactly what I'm sending. So if you ever send something to PT, you put that PIN number in there, and you hit me back talking about I made a mistake, you ain't getting it back. Sorry. Times is too motherfucking hard, and I love y'all. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see y'all at the daiquiri shop with me and Gary with the tea. Y'all be good. See y'all later. Bye. Thanks for tuning in.